What do they want to control? They want to control your thoughts. They don't want everybody thinking freely. A critical thinker is a fucking nightmare to a person who won't control. But the problem is, your leaders who have been in control over you, saying that they trying to get you to the promised land, they the people who create the most control. These people were just evil, who came to program you about space. They governed the mental, y'all, through space programming. It was to program space into us, to create space in between you and the creator, programming us with this imaginary space in between us and the Most High, to create all of this space like we in this dark damn void of chaos. The ancestors then said that the Most High was light years away through water worlds and diamond planets, saying that higher intelligence come from the stars and from other beings outside of yourself. But these people say they giving you ancient knowledge. You got this connection with Egypt and aliens. They tell you that the pharaohs come from space and that the Egyptians get their knowledge from the aliens. The pyramids was built by aliens. If they can convince most of the world of these two things, then they will have no problems in their evolutionary timeline and their timeline of humanity. Earth is not a planet or a wandering star. It's a plane net or a netted plane. They tricked you. The Freemasons changed it all. They flipped it inside out. What they did was promoted the human to the place of God and just got rid of God altogether. So what they did was they made us walk on the surface of this. This would put us in the heavens. And that's what they did with the globe. They took you off of the ground. They got everybody thinking you're walking on the outside of a ball. But when you go outside, you see a black plane. God represent this domed area. And when the Masons put themselves there, they built their cosmology inside out to mock the Most High. So the earth became a ball, and that became the name of their God. We talk about ball or the bull, which represents this Taurus field. We forgot where we are. We in the dumb down zone. They want to keep you distracted with all of this UFO talk and alien talk to keep you from knowing that you live on an infinite plane with all of these damn continents around you. They want you to think the only thing you can discover is up in space. So they want you to think that it's chunks of land floating above your head in the darkness behind the stars. The ancestors said ain't no physicality in the sky. All the land is right here. And that's the secret of the space programs. They got everybody looking up while they continue to go colonize other continents. While they got us all dumbed down here thinking about aliens. You're walking on an infinite plane, brothers and sisters. I know that's kind of hard to grasp. But the people who hide that from you, telling you you live in an infinite universe of darkness, I'm telling you that's bullshit. There's not a void of infinity separating us from the Most High. There's nothing but land and potential and energy all around you. There's no void. There's no emptiness. There's plenty land out there, y'all. There's more resources out there. We ain't running out of resources. They lying to you, creating fear propaganda to overtax you for fear. You think the Most High built the earth and then make enough abundance on here for everything? These Masons convince you you live on a globe where at any given moment, life can end. And you think that's the nature of your God, that created an unstable globe where at any given moment, life can end. But you walk inside a Walmart and you have no worries at all. You trust that the building is gonna stand firm. You ain't walking up in Walmart worried if the building gonna collapse, because you trust man's design in his building. But you walk outside the store and pay a motherfucker for a space program because they telling you at any given moment life can end, and that you walking on a chaotic earth that's moving. It ain't foundated. It's moving through all of this ridiculous space and ridiculous speeds. And at any given moment, life can end because the Most High is a damn dumbass who don't know how to build with stability. And they got you trusting man more than the Most High. That you walk up in the store and you ain't even got a thought in your mind that the store gonna collapse on you. But you walk outside in the beautiful sunlight in fear that God gonna throw a rock at you and end all life, but you ain't never saw this before. You've been duped, people. That's not the nature of the Most High, but who sold it to you? Your hip-hop artists, your comedians, your cartoonists. Think about it. Dinosaurs are fake as fuck. We know no dinosaurs existed. Nobody in the world never saw a real dinosaur bone, just like we never saw a real damn picture of the globe. They needed dinosaurs to be real to sell you evolution. Dinosaurs complete Darwin's evolution timeline. It's a grand deception that the Masons running on us all. The stuff they went out of their way to give to you is the shit you need to question. Cause I don't know about you, but when I was little, aliens and dinosaurs were the top two propaganda that they gave to children. Alien toys and dinosaur toys. In fact, Barney was one of the most popular children icons on earth, and he was a purple dinosaur. The things that they know didn't really exist is what you see the most in propaganda. So you see alien movies, you see Star Wars and space movies all over the place. That's called virtual reality. That shit only exists in the minds of the ones who not enlightened. But in reality, none of that stuff exists. One of the most greatest popular figures of all time was a dinosaur. Teletubbies were fucking aliens. Why do they make these children get comfortable with having friends from space? It's the same concept they did to your grandma. They gave her a friend from space. His name Jesus. Hello. See, the objective of these agents is to promote sun worship. And what sun worship is basically looking up for something outside of yourself. Taking the God out of you and putting it in the man who you go to for your power. No one accessing the God within because they want to listen to what they call the man of God. If you going to listen to the man of God, what the fuck are you, the man of the devil? It's a monopoly on knowledge. And the moment you access the God within yourself, you ain't gonna pay for no more lectures.